in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the second baseman, Howie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games, and this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the left.
In now for Washington, Juan Soto, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Digging in, Phil Gosselin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. This is popped up. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Didi Gregorius swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Gregorius brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, still no score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off a good victory last. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Chopper to short. Gregorius is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
That is good.
In now, Kurt Suzuki, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
3.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Kendrick. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting in, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Standing in, Adam Hazley. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, number 96, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Here's the 0-2.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
A pause and the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So here's Starlin Castro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Rounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
The pitcher, number 41, Max Scherzer.
To the plate now, Max Scherzer. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. Liner towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Adam Eaton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On to first, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Juan Soto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average. And talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Phillies, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Baseman, Phil.
So digging in now, Phil Gosselin. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line to the right side. Thames is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just... Here now is Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Turner leads off second with nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Washington, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Howie Kendrick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have zero hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting, center fielder.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2. Gene Segura will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alec Bohm. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-1, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. Spencer Howard takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 83, Spencer.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Adam Eaton.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Again, another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable. It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Trey Turner is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. McCutcheon's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Starlin Castro.
The third baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Skied into straightaway right. Thames is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 22 on the year, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's set and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Scott Kingery will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Robertson, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the box, Max Scherzer, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Alec Bohm. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Phil Gosselin will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Hit to first. Zimmerman has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Rainey stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat is Trey Turner, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. On the move is Eaton. That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Doolittle has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, and every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Washington.